Well, things have really changed since the last time we've seen each other, right? I just wanted to give you an update on where we're going for Bio 202. If you have me for other classes, soon I'll have videos up for them in the next couple of days. But this is specifically for Bio 202. So please watch this kind of update video to make sure you know where we're headed in light of everything moving to remote or online instruction. Okay, so first of all, if you go into D2L, oops, sorry, let me get this shared up here. If you go into D2L, and I'm going to update this homepage here soon, but if you go into the content section, you'll be able to find the syllabus and other resources. And I've posted an addendum or an addition to our syllabus since our timeline's going to be off, and we have some new updates because of remote instruction. So I've updated the schedule just a little bit and pushed things back a day. We are going to try to stay on schedule. You guys were geared up for that. I was geared up for that. And so we'll try to stay on schedule, with the exception of us not meeting on Monday the 23rd because of that spring break extension. Now there'll be specific videos talking about the different lectures and specific course content, and those will be posted at a future date. So right now we're looking at Wednesday the 25th. I'm going to post a video to kind of clean up and finish up chapter 20, the urinary system. And also I'll do a little review for the exam, which is going to be on the 30th. And I'll talk about that here in just a second. Labs, obviously, we're not going to be doing those face to face. So those will be a little bit different. Those labs will be either videos from here on out or assignments in Connect. Okay, and since we're talking about Connect, make sure you have access. There's a handful of you that have never registered and gotten into Connect, and it's going to be absolutely imperative that you do that from here on out, because we're not only going to have homework assignments in Connect, but labs and also the exams are going to be given through Connect as well. And I've sent, for those of you that are not registered, I've sent you personal messages through D2L and text to contact me about that. So make sure you're getting in contact with me and getting registered for Connect. Otherwise, you're just not going to be able to finish the rest of the course material. So labs, the first one on the kidney dissection, since you can't be here and do that in person, there's a video associated with that, and I'll give you more details about that when we go through the content in another video. On Monday the 30th, be prepared to take exam 3, which is the respiratory system and the urinary system. That will be found in Connect, and you will be taking that online. Okay, so you'll get further information about that. And this is kind of the rest of the schedule for the rest of the semester, unless something catastrophic happens. Final exam currently is still scheduled for the same time. If that changes, we'll be letting you know about that. Evaluation criteria, grading scale, all of that has stayed the same. You will still have homework assignments in Connect that you will have to keep up with, just like any other week that we've been through. But also be checking when you're in on Connect, make sure you're looking out for labs. And then there's also some additional assignments that will be in Connect. This is a time where we're all going to have to do some things that we're not used to doing and we're not excited about doing, but moving forward in this class is going to be a challenge for all of us. And so I still want you to make sure that you're not slacking off. I want you to make sure that you're not thinking that this is a time where you're just going to watch a few videos and then use your book for the test and it's going to be really easy. You still need to grasp the content. Okay, you're still going to need this content, this information when you move into the nursing program or higher science programs, whatever track that you are on. So because we're not face-to-face, there are going to be some additional assignments in Connect, and I'm going to switch over here. And this is what Connect looks like if you move into and if you sign in. For one of the sections, I have already kind of sorted out the other assignments and put them into this pre-instruction folder so if you want to go back into, I'll just show you, if you want to go back to any of these other assignments to study, you can, okay? But I've kind of cleaned up your page so you don't have just a ton of assignments everywhere. Okay, so something that is new is going to be this Learn Smart assignment. Okay, it takes you about 15 minutes for this particular chapter. You'll click on Begin and it will pull up the Smart Book, and I'll just run through an example of that here for you. This will just give you some extra practice working with the content and give you an opportunity to really just read through and look at this material. So it takes a minute to load. But if you'll be patient with me here, we'll get this pulled up. Okay, so here's this particular question. Clearing aspirin, penicillin, and other drugs from the bloodstream via the kidneys are examples of these substances are moved from the blood into the urine. Now, if you just absolutely know this and you don't have to look it up, that's great. But if you're kind of unclear, there's some tools over here on the side that can help you. You can click here and it will bring up the passages in your textbook that will talk about this material, and you can learn about it and read over tubular secretion. It's got these areas highlighted here for you. Once you've done that, you can click back. You can look at slides. And there's a person over here that can kind of help you. And then once you think you know it, so substances moving from the blood to the urine, you're like, I think so. Whoops. Sorry, I didn't pick the right answer. That would be secretion. I think it's the answer. Okay, and then it'll take you to the next one. Don't just go through here and click on, I have no idea, I'm not sure. Use the tools here. Again, just because we're not face-to-face and you're not meeting from this time through this time twice a week doesn't mean that you're not going to have to still put in the time. Okay, so going through here and studying on your own may be a little bit foreign and maybe difficult at first, but I really encourage you to take the time and to walk through these tools and to use them. Okay, so once you get all finished, you will get points for going through and taking this assignment and doing this assignment. Okay, so there's one here for the urinary system that is due March 27th. And I also added one for the respiratory system that you can use as a review. Okay, so these are assignments. You will get points for completing them, and there'll be the homework and also these Learn Smart chapters assignments, and then also possibly labs for each chapter. Okay, so there's going to be a lot more of these assignments in here in Connect. So make sure you are following through and keeping up on those assignments. If you have any questions with those assignments, you can email me through either D2L or through your student email. Okay, it's important to use those resources there. Or you can also call my office and leave a voicemail if I'm not happen to be here. For anatomy physiology, I will have quote unquote office hours or times where you can call in or reach out to me in some way, and that I will be answering those specific questions on Mondays and Wednesdays from 9:30 till 11. Now you can send messages, like I said, through email or D2L at any time, but that's a time where I'm specifically setting aside time in case you need to call me and ask me any questions or do some maybe video conferencing. We'll see how that works. But I will be checking D2L and student email, my faculty email, every day, Monday through Friday, and perhaps a little bit on the weekends if you guys are working in that way. We will not be doing the cadaver lab field trip, unfortunately. So that has been removed from the addended syllabus there. Let's see. Oh, attendance. I will be keeping attendance based on whether or not you're watching the lecture videos. And so that's how that's going to be handled. So please, again, make sure that you are putting in the time. Okay, this isn't just watch a video and, move on. You still have to be working on this material and putting in the time as if we were face to face. Okay, so that finishes up kind of the review. Be looking for specific chapter content videos. And again, just send me a message. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. And I hope your your break is going as good as it can be. Stay healthy and we'll be in touch.